Hey guys, welcome back into the Code with DC YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you about how anyone can debug JavaScript code into their local system. And apart from this, I'm also going to share you some short tricks to uh, do the fast coding and to fastly open your like coding by IDEs like Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code from your local system only from your file from your folder. So that is one plus point of this video. And the other thing that I want to share is how you can instantly check that the code written in the JavaScript is uh, is well written or not. So for that case, we will be exploring consoles in Chrome browsers. Okay. Yeah, so let's get started. Before starting, we will be needing for debugging purpose, for debugging JavaScript code, we will be needing Visual Studio Code. So for that case, you need to open your favorite browser. Like in my case, Chrome is the one. So here you need to type Visual Studio Code. Okay, download. So after that, you will be able to see some of the links here. You can go one of this before looking into this, that this should be the code.visualstudio.com. Okay. Sometimes other websites get open in front of us, but no worries. We need to like this is the genuine one. So here you can choose one of your best suitable for your platforms. Like in my case, Windows will be the one. So here I will be clicking on this button for downloading purpose, and it will automatically get downloaded. As you can see here, it is popping up. So I will just click on the save button. So like that, you have to install the Visual Studio Code. Installing Visual Studio Code is pretty much simpler, not a tough task. So you can do that. And the basic thing that I want to say is Visual Studio Code and Visual Studio is different IDEs. Both are different from each other. But so the difference between them I will talk later. But that I want to say that with Visual Studio Code is the different thing, and Visual Studio is the different one. This different platform for the development purposes. So the another thing, like after installing Visual Studio Code, you need to open Visual Studio. Okay, you can directly normal persons open Visual Studio Code directly from writing the from writing from in the search bar, from search bar on the task bar. So this is the normal process. But what if I can tell you that you can open from your favorite file. Like if I'll open some documents, like in my case, if I'll open my PC, and here inside documents I wanted to make create some folders. Like here, if I'll one second, home. Here as you can see, I will create one new folder, like naming VS, and inside that I want to create a JavaScript folder. Okay, like right clicking, new JavaScript folder. Here I will be typing JavaScript code. Okay, not to worry. So here, as you can see, blank folder. This is currently empty folder, and I want to open Visual Studio Code here, and whatever I will be creating files like JS files, that this should lie inside this folder. So here is the shortcut method. We can say I can say here you need to click on your location bar. Here you need to type CMD. What happened after typing CMD? After typing CMD, and if you enter command prompt will open in this current folder. Okay, this is the fastest way to open CMD in any folder, any path, from the location bar, from this location bar. Okay, that you need to remember if you want to become a fast software developer or fast programmer or like do things faster. So these are the certain things that we should remember. Okay, after that, to open Visual Studio Code in this current folder, in this current path, what I need to enter here is I need to just enter code dot. Okay, it will just trigger the Visual Studio IDE, nothing else. Let's see. As I have entered here, Visual Studio will open directly from this path only. Let me show you. Okay, as you can see, this is our file name. Here we need to include, yes, I touched this author. Okay, as you can see, this is our file name, JavaScript code. As I can show you here. Here also a JavaScript code, and if I'll come here, here also JavaScript code. Okay, this is a normal process. This is not a normal process. This is more than normal process. Okay, this is just a little bit faster way to access Visual Studio Code. And another way to like if you want to create some files, some JavaScript code, you can click here, and uh, here you can type like you want to create some scripts, like you want to add two functions. Okay, you want to create some addition of functions or anything like you want to name. So I am going to name it like arithmetic operations. Okay, just a file name. You can choose anyone uh, whatever you want to do. So here I will be entering like this. So here, as you can see, this is the representation of JavaScript files, and this is the name of the file. Here if we write anything, it will run JavaScript code. So before entering anything here, I just wanted to give you some best way to write JavaScript code. If you found anything like some code is not working there, so while debugging it may happen sometimes. If you are switching from Java programmer to any other language, or if you are like Python developer and some work came for JavaScript person, okay, like JavaScript related task. So for that case it is very helpful. Okay, what you need to do is control shift control alt I. No, okay, sorry, control shift I you need to press. It will open this inspect here. Okay, what you need to click here in the console version. Let me make it little bit more flexible. A second, not here. I want it on the bottom side. As you can see, from here we will be able to code very well. I'll make it little bit more up and console. So now here, if I'll in JavaScript to declare variables, we use this. And okay, here a is equals to this. I'm giving the 445 as a number. Okay, and if I press A, you can see inside the value without entering, it is showing 45 here. Okay, from here you can also debug the code, and I'm giving B as a second number because I want to perform addition. I'm giving it as a 40. Okay, so just enter. Now I want to create a function here, function name. Okay, function name, what will be the function name? Add. How much variable it will take? A comma B. Okay, it will take two variables in it. What we need to do here is we need to just return A comma B. Okay, this is the no, we need to return A plus B. Okay, This is the one way, but for debugging purpose, what I will be doing here is I will be creating a variable result is equals to a plus b. Okay, and here I will be returning result. So that's the basic thing. Once I will be entering here, as you can see, our function has been created. To call this function, I will be writing here add, and inside this I will be passing a comma b. Okay, so what is array? 45 and b is 40. So currently it is what output we are getting here is 85. Let me enter. As you can see, 85 is the returned output. This is a normal code. This is not a complex code because I want to cover uh, from beginner to expert peoples. Okay, so this is a very basic code I have written here. So add, as you can see, 40 plus 45, it is normal calculation. 85 is has been written properly. So what I will be doing here, I will be copying this function. Okay, I'll be copying this function, Control C. Here I'll be commenting that arithmetic function starts here. Below is the addition function. Okay, okay, here I will be pasting. Uh, okay, this is the one, and here I'll be declaring variables a is equals to 45, where b is equals to 40. Okay, now I'll be calling addition function. Why I'm writing comments? Because a good programmer always give comment on their whatever he did, like whatever function, whatever he starts, like complex logic. Okay, like here if you say that why you did not added comment here, so I'm sorry, but here we can also add, like declaring like temporary variables. Okay, temporary variables. Now this is time to call this function with this a comma b. Okay, yeah. Now if we want to debug this, here are the breakpoints we have to add. Okay, and before debugging, it will, because if I'll save it as it is and want to run from here, we will not be able to see any run button currently, because it will not be able to debug it. So for that we need to add extensions into this IDE. Okay, so here we need to click in this button and search for um, code runner. Okay, code runner is the extension which helps us to debug the JavaScript code. uh, I think this one is, God, I think JavaScript is there or not. One second. So as you can see, here is the JavaScript, and from this extension we can also debug C++ or other like other mentioned programming languages. Okay, currently we are focusing on JavaScript because we want to debug JavaScript code. So here I'll be installing this installing from this button. It will not take much time to install. So yeah, this is a simpler way to do that. Or by the time if it is taking more time, you can like explore this feature contribution. You can also contribute, but for that process we'll be talking in another video. So here is the change log and here is the detail. So these are some of the sanctions which you can make it. Okay, something wrong happens here. Let me check. So currently I'm facing some issue with this downloading. So here I got one second. If I'll click on this button, it is not getting installed. So here we need to click on one button. So currently I am not able to download from here. So I need to download it manually. I'm clicking on this try downloading manually. So once we get that, we can install it into our Visual Studio. There was an issue with the internet. What I did here is like I tried from that link, but after that I understand that there was issue with my Wi-Fi, so I switched it into a mobile network, and yeah, I'm able to install it this code runner into my system. And now what else we have to do is we need to just jump into our code, and from here we can see that this play button is appearing here. We need to click on the button directly. Okay. uh, because we haven't consoled it anywhere, we can like save this output here. Result is equals to this. Okay, and after that we can console dot log into this addition of, or else we can have tilde sign, not like this. um, yeah, like this. Here at start we have to add the dollar sign and addition of a addition of a I I think double bracket is needed. Not sure what is happening. Yeah, this is quite conceptual, but let's try it normally. So here I have to add the addition of a and b are like this here, comma, result. Okay, it will now list. Oh, sorry, it will run it properly. Sorry, Control S. Yeah, as you can see, we were able to see the console.log. So there is one typo. Addition, Control S. So now we want to debug. So before debugging, we would be adding this breakpoints here. Okay, what what I have did here is like this function will not be executed because uh, we are calling from here. After this line is started executing, this function will be called, because this run in sequence. So now to run to debug JavaScript code, we need to click on the F5 button. and we should have node.js into our system, because to debug JavaScript, we would be needing Node.js into our system, because Node.js is the runtime environment for JavaScript code in the backend. Okay, wait a second. Okay, guys. So Node.js is the runtime environment for JavaScript code in the server side. Okay. So to debug JavaScript code locally, we will be requiring Node.js into our system. So for that case, you can check out the process of how to install Node.js into local system. Yeah, like we have installed Visual Studio Code, the process will be same. Node.js download, you can download from that place. So here you need to click F5, or you can go here on the debug section, run and debug. Okay, run and debug. As you can see, I have already mentioned that this line will not be executed first, because we are not calling function before this line. We are calling function after this line at this point, that is at 14th line. So if I'll press F10, which is the next line, next breakpoint, or F10 is basically for next line, F5 is to continue to the next breakpoint. Okay, so after clicking on this, the next line will appear on this line. Okay, so it come into that point. If I'll F10, it will come at this point. As you can see, if you hover, you will find the value of the current variable if that line has been executed. Okay, as we can see, the addition of this a and b is calculated and stored in result variable. This is like hover kind of thing, or pop, what we can say, a hint. Okay, hint like um, pop-up is this. Okay, to understand what data this current variable is carrying out. This is also good for debugging the code. It helps very much to debug code and understand it properly. So like that, we can debug JavaScript code. This is the one way, like from here you can type, and also you can see that all the variables value will be listed here. So result value is 85 and return value is 85. Okay, if I'll press F10 again, it will go into console and F10. So as you can see here, add function is started running, and all the things related to that is added here. So like that, we can debug the R code, and if I'll stop, we from here we can like stop or continue. So as you can see, our code has been executed properly. So the shortcut way to start debugging is F5. Okay, so yeah, if you click F5, it will normally execute for two times. It will not execute line by line. Okay, because we have added two breakpoints here. So this is the basic thing that I want to tell you in this video. So yeah, that's enough for this video, guys, but I will be making sure that I'll be creating some more videos related to JavaScript or web development related, because currently I have knowledge of these two fields widely. Okay, I will be explaining everything about web development, and how you can create effective websites and efficient websites in less amount of time using GPT. Yeah, completely like in nowadays we should be able to understand that how we can give prompts to GPT to generate our intended code. So I'll be working on that. So for that case, uh, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll be making such videos. soon. So thanks for watching us, and bye bye.